Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and happy Saturday. As always, Saturday we are going to do a luxury handbag content. So in today's video, I'm very excited to share my top 10 most popular Chanel handbags. And this is something that I really love to talk because who doesn't love Chanel? I'm definitely a big fan of Chanel, and obviously I do own few of the handbags but not all. Of course, I also wish that I can own them all, but yes, life is a reality, so I do not own them all. If you happen to be new to my channel, hello, let me introduce myself. I am June and I post twice a week all about my lifestyle and my luxury handbag. So if you like that kind of content, please consider to subscribe down below, and if you happen to like this video, please give me a big thumbs like. Alright, without further ado, let's go with the first handbag. Alright guys, let's talk about the first most popular Chanel handbag, and I feel that this is no-brainer at all that it is have to be the classic double flap. And unfortunately, I do not own the double flap just because that I feel that the price is already overpriced, like way overpriced. For the small size itself is already retail for like 8,950 Sing dollar, which is crazily expensive. And I feel that there's a lot of other bags from Chanel as well that is much more better value. It still looks classic in my opinion, like it's a little bit similar to the classic double flap, but it comes in a better value and a better price that you can get. I'm going to share with you what bag is that in a little bit later because I do have that bag. But then yes, the most popular handbag and the most classic one from Chanel is always definitely the classic double flap. Move on to the second most popular handbag from Chanel. This time I do have the bag, and it is none other than the mini Chanel. And I do have this bag in a red color, and it's come as well in a gold hardware. It's just a pretty bag, it's super practical. Bear in mind that this is a mini size, that means that it's not going to fit everything, but for me personally, I do find that I can fit most of my essential inside this bag, and I love that it is practical, it is gorgeous, and the price itself is much better than the classic double flap, which is like way overpriced. However, this mini one is still considered expensive. I believe I bought it like either 4,000 plus Sing dollar, or if not, it's like 5,000 plus Sing dollar. So it is still an expensive bag, but it is not as crazy as the double flaps. I believe you know what I mean. So yes, this one comes in a lambskin as well. To be honest, I do prefer the caviar leather, but mini Chanel is considered a seasonal bag. So every season they are going to release a different type of mini Chanel that can come in different kind of color, can come as well in different kind of leather. So you won't know which kind of a leather and a color that will come in the next season. So if you think that you like one of them at the moment and you can find one of them, just quickly grab it. So this is what happened when I grabbed this mini Chanel. I do love it. I prefer it in caviar, of course, but this lambskin is as gorgeous as well as caviar leather. Of course, it's not as durable as the caviar leather, but since this is a mini size, it is more easily for me to just babysit it. So yes, this is the second most popular bag from Chanel, which is the mini Chanel. Now move on to the third most popular handbag from Chanel, and I think that it is have to be the boy bag. If you know, the boy bag is being here for a long time. It releases in a lot of different color, different leather, different pattern. I believe that the boy bag is called their permanent kind of design. If not, maybe you can correct me, but I believe so that boy bag is their permanent design. So that is mean that the boy bag is also their popular, one of their popular bag. However, for me personally, I do not like that boy bag, and I do not own the boy bag because I feel that boy bag is a little bit more boyish. I mean, it's called boy bag, so it's more to like a boyish kind of stylish look where you just want it to be chic and still have that kind of a girl power kind of style. But for me, my style is not in that range where I show off my like woman power or something like that. So yes, I do not own boy bag, and I do not foresee myself to get a boy bag in the near future. Now is the fourth most popular bag from Chanel, and in my opinion it is have to be the business Affinity right here. I do have it and I own it in this caviar leather and in a gold hardware. And yes, I feel that this business Affinity is very popular. I can see a lot of people other than the classic double flap also bringing this business Affinity out. So I feel that this is also one of their most popular bag, and I really understand why they love this business Affinity. Obviously it is a very pretty bag and it's just versatile. It have dual like wearing where you can just put it in the shoulder, you can wear it crossbody, and it also comes in a top handle. It is also a very practical bag and I just love it. This is my most worn luxury handbag at the moment, and if you want to see how I review it in detail for this business Affinity, I will link it in the description box down below so you can easily check it out. But yes, this is the fourth most popular Chanel handbag and I love it. Like what I say, it is really like my most worn luxury handbag at the moment. For the fifth item, I have the Chanel Gabrielle bag. Ooh, I have a mixed feeling for this bag. I do feel that it is a pretty bag. I mean, it's come with a versatile look and a different way of wearing it. Like you can crossbody, you can even put like two straps in between your shoulder. So I feel that it is just a pretty bag, and I believe from the shape is going to be a super practical bag. I do not own it, unfortunately, but I also cannot foresee myself to get it in the future, just because that the style itself, I don't know whether I can pull it off. I mean, I do see a lot of pretty way of wearing it by other people, but for me personally, I don't know. I'm not really convinced for that. And I feel that the chain itself, because there's a lot of chains ongoing for this Gabrielle bag, I feel that it is a little bit heavy and I'm super particular about the weight of my handbags. So I'm probably going to skip the Gabrielle bag, but in my opinion, it is still a gorgeous bag. And if you are someone who love it, if you're a fan of a Gabrielle bag, don't get offended, okay? I still feel that it is a pretty bag, and if you can rock it well, you go girl, because you are the best. You are the one who wear it, you know, it's not me. But for me, I'm probably not going to get it, but yes, it is just a pretty bag. And it is no question that it is one of the most popular Chanel handbag. And move on to the sixth popular bag. It is the Coco handle right here. And earlier I did mention like there is a Chanel bag that in my opinion do have a better value and also comes in the classic look, and this is one of them. I mean, let's look at this bag. It's just super pretty and it's come just like, you know, a very classic way, at least in my opinion, and we agree to disagree. If you don't agree with my opinion, by all means you have your own opinion, and I do have my own opinion. But in my opinion, this one is just look very classic. Of course it's not the classic, but it just looks super similar, and it's come in a much better value compared to the double flap. So yes, this bag, I love it to that. It is actually my latest handbag that I just added to my collection, and I've been loving it. I've been wearing it most of the time. If I'm not wearing my business Affinity, this is the handbag that I really like to bring out at the moment. And yes, I really can understand why this Coco handle is also super popular. First of all, you can look at the chain. It is just so versatile. You can also use it as a top handle like this. You can also, you know, like take out the strap and everything. It also comes with a lot of Chanel details. If you as well wanted to see my full review and my full unboxing for this Coco handle, you can go over to my other video, which I will put in the description box down below as well. But yes, this Coco handle have to be one of the most popular Chanel handbag. For the number 7 item right here, I do have the Chanel Deauville chain tote. I don't know whether I pronounce it correctly, but I think I'm going to insert some pictures so you know what I mean. So yeah, that particular chain tote, I feel that is also very popular. I can see it everywhere, like in Instagram, in Pinterest. A lot of people just showing off how they can rock this chain tote, and I really believe that it do looks very practical. I understand as well why it is one of the most popular Chanel handbags, just because it's look very practical, and because that it is not comes in a full leather, I believe so. It is not as expensive as the other Chanel handbags, but nonetheless, it is really a good travel bag. I mean, you can put a lot of things inside, and the opening is just very wide. It's super practical. It do look super durable as well, and it really comes in like iconic Chanel look. So I really find that it is a pretty handbag, but I cannot foresee myself to get it in the near future because myself like a structured bag, and this bag is not really structured enough for me. I heard that you can put some insert inside to keep the shape, but yeah, it doesn't convince me in that way. So that is one of the popular Chanel handbag, but yeah, I do not own it, and I don't foresee myself to get it as well in the near future. Now guys, let's move on to the 8th item, and it is a backpack. So it is a Urban Spirit backpack. I own it obviously because this is like the only Chanel backpack that I own, and I love it. I wear it quite a lot during my travel time just because that it is lightweight, can fit a lot of stuff inside, and it is also quite versatile in my opinion because you can top handle it like this, and you of course can put it as a backpack, and it is come in a Mona Lisa pocket right here. So it's just a practical bag. It's also pretty, and it's easily open up, and the opening is quite big as well. I do stuff it just because that it comes in a lambskin, and lambskin is tend to be more flexible and soft, so I really wanted to stuff it well to keep the shape, to maintain the shape, because you know that I love a structured bag, and I just really like my bag to look very structured like this. So this is one of their most popular backpack from Chanel, although I do not really wear it that much because I just not really a backpack girl. I prefer my crossbody bag or my shoulder strap bag, but yes, this is one of the prettiest and most popular backpack from Chanel. So now we are up to the 9th most popular bag from Chanel, which is the Chanel Vanity case. And at first, when it's just released, this handbag gives me quite a mixed feeling. I do love it at first, but when I went to the boutique and I tried it on me, and I tried to open up the zip and everything like that, I feel that it is not that practical, at least in my opinion. Just because that the zipper is not as smooth as what I expected, and the vanity case itself is very structured. Of course, I like a structured bag, but it's just too hard case, and it's just doesn't really show any flexibility. It's more to like the boy bag. Why I don't like it? Just because that it's lack of the flexibility. It's structured, but doesn't look that eye-catching in my opinion. It can fit quite a lot, and it is of course pretty, but yeah, there is a few reasons why I don't like it, because it doesn't come with a Chanel, like a classic Chanel lock as well. That is one of the things that I really like from Chanel, but it doesn't have that kind of lock from this vanity case, and it just doesn't really appealing to me. That is one of the popular handbag from Chanel. So if you're a big fan of vanity case, again, agree to disagree, right? Alright guys, now let's go to the number 10 and last popular handbag from Chanel, and it is none other than the Chanel 19 bags. Woo, that bag, I can see it everywhere. I mean, in YouTube, in Instagram, in the Chanel ads itself and as well in Pinterest. I feel that everywhere is talking about this Chanel 19 bags. Probably that is how the Chanel want to market, like do the marketing of this Chanel 19 bag as well. I do feel that it is pretty. I mean, obviously it is one of their vintage bag, like the design is the vintage bag, but back again to my preference, I feel that it is not structured enough. It look puffy, it's obviously puffy, but it is not structured bag. And if I could choose, I still prefer the Chanel double flap over the Chanel 19 bags, because as you know, Chanel 19 bags doesn't come cheap as well. So if I really wanted to get this Chanel 19 bags, I would rather prefer to top up a little bit of money and get the double flap instead of this Chanel 19. Regardless, I feel that this Chanel 19 bag really comes in a very big wide varieties, like it's come with a lot of colors. You can choose whichever colors that you like. It also comes in a different type of leather that you can choose. Although it is not as popular as the double flap, but it is one of their vintage bag, which is mean that it is also super popular. And for now, at the moment, I can see it everywhere, like everywhere. So if you own that Chanel 19 bags, can you share with me your opinion? Do you like it? Do you think that it's worth the money? And do you think that it is worth the hype? I'm really curious to know about it. Alright guys, this is all for my top 10 most popular Chanel handbag. Do you love it? Do you think that it's the most popular handbag from Chanel? If you have other opinion, please feel free to give it in the comment section down below. I really wanted to know about your opinion as well. So guys, thank you for tuning in today, and as always, I will see you in my next video. And before I go, please give me some likes and a subscribe, and I see you in my next video. Bye bye!